Shalom. I want to begin a lesson off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double blessing and honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth through the spirit of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Today's lesson shouldn't take too long, but you know how that goes. Usually when I say that, the lesson be longer than I expected, but I really don't have many precepts to pull out regarding what's on the screen, so I'm going to go ahead and read it real quick. And Lord willing, this lesson will be edifying to the hopeful elect of Israel out there. So this says, Bill Gates on the number one thing that keeps him up at night. If we avoid a big war, there will be another pandemic. And my thing is this. Number one, actually, let's just read it and then I'll go into it. Billionaire philanthropist Bill Gates has spent the past couple decades warning the general public about ominous issues, from upcoming climate disasters to devastating cyber attacks. Number one, most of the time, most of these things that happen to the climate that's bad for the climate, Edomites do it. It'd be self-sabotage. They spray chemtrails all around in the sky that fall upon us, that fall on all the things that we touch and look at and eat that's outside, but yet they always complain about climate change. We know that Esau Edom is very slithery like a snake, so we don't expect much of him, you know what I'm saying, to do something like that. We expect him to do those things. And then cyber attacks. Apparently, like I said, I think I said in my camp lesson or my last lesson, they said that China has been like spying on us for years. You think that's a coincidence? No. Two potential catastrophes evoke the most concern from Gates. A lot of unrest in today's world to spark a major war. We know that they're going to send something that's going to stir up the people and cause chaos in order for it to be civil war. So we just talked about that at camp on Saturday. He tells CNBC, make it. And even if we avoid a big war, then yes, there will be another pandemic, most likely in the next 25 years. Your kingdom won't last another 25 years. Your kingdom won't even last another 5 years, Lord willing. But you can't avoid war either. You know what I'm saying? You can't avoid prophecy. We know there's gonna be a war. You know what I'm saying, to end this kingdom off. Where they send them ICBMs over, which is the second death. So you can't avoid that. Scientists typically view pandemics as likely, even inevitable occurrences over time. The last one they had was a pandemic. Let's just say that. And then, you know, they trying to pull out new pestilence coming out. Man, I seen something that said it was this new thing called the X virus or something like that. I don't even know. But there's all types of things going on around. Like, we in the latter days, so it's going to be an increase of pestilence. It's going to be an increase of famines. It's going to be an increase of earthquakes. It's going to be an increase of, you know what I'm saying, war and stuff. Because we coming down to the nitty gritty. For Gates and other global health advocates, the question isn't whether another pandemic will occur soon, it's whether nations will be more prepared than they were for the outbreak of C19. The country that the world expected to lead and be the model fell short of those expectations, Gates says, referring to the United States, the ones who started this shit, and then framed the Chinese for it. It says Gates wrote a book called How to Prevent the Next Pandemic in 2022, in which he called out various governments, including the U.S., for not being adequately prepared in 2020. Yeah, man, and it continues, but I'm gonna go ahead and get into the scriptures, man, because there's just extra stuff. But let's go ahead and get it. Salakia. This is Proverbs. Salakia is Psalms 58:3. We can start at verse 1. To the chief musician Artaxerxes, I just butchered that word, Salakia. If you know how to pronounce that word, please put it in the comments. Victim of David, do ye indeed speak righteousness, O congregation? Do ye judge uprightly, O ye sons of men? Yea, in heart ye work wickedness, ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. The wicked are estranged from the womb, they go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent, they are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear, which will not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming never so wisely. So we know that Esau Edom is a wicked people. They have a wicked eye towards us, you know what I'm saying? Because of what happened back in the day with Jacob and Esau. And even starting with Cain, because you know Esau or Cain was he was Esau in the spirit. But my point in bringing this up is because, you know, he's talking about how to stop the next one, and all this stuff, how to prevent it. But you were the one that created the problem. You know what I'm saying? You talking about how to prevent the next one, but y'all the ones that's creating this shit. But then y'all want the people to look at you like, this is the solution right here. And you know what I'm saying? We know that the last one was just a test. I heard that I don't know how true this is, but I could see it being true. I heard that they said Katrina was a test. You feel me? Like, that's the type of stuff that Esau Edom does. Like I said, man, the greatest terrorist of all time. But yet, Jake always wonder, is they gonna make it into heaven? Look at their rap sheet, and you tell me, you look at their rap sheet and you tell me, do they deserve to be in any type of heaven for the things that they've done for numerous years? No. That don't even make sense. I got this one right here too. This is 2nd Ezra 16 and verse 1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourselves with clothes of sack and hair. Bewail your children, and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. So we just read right there that Babylon, which is the modern day, well, America is the modern day Babylon. So Babylon, Asia, you know what I'm saying, the Ammonites, the Elamites, or Salakia, not the Elamites, the Moabites, the Ammonites and the Moabites, the Egyptians, you know what I'm saying, Canaan and them. Well, I'm not gonna say Canaan, I'll say Ham. The Hamites and Syria, you know what I'm saying? That's I believe that's the Arab nations, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Their destruction is at hand. They're gonna get destroyed by the Lord Yahweh. You know, like I always say, you can't avoid prophecy. It's written. It was already written in the book. This ain't no, you know what I'm saying, fairy tale type of book, man. You can't just look at all of this stuff, all of these beautiful, you know what I'm saying, beautiful trees and whatnot, all this nature. And I'm saying that because down here they got a lot of mountains and stuff like that, so it's good scenery. And I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm outside doing my lesson, you know what I'm saying, peacefully. But you got all of this stuff, and you think that a higher being did not create it, that a higher being did not create our bodies to function properly, you know what I'm saying, the way that it does, like a well-oiled machine, with the slight fact that Esau Edom ruined that through the shit that they give us and feed us and all the toxins in the air. But still, you don't think that somebody, a higher being, created all of these things perfectly, you know what I'm saying, that we have natural medicines that come from the earth to heal ourselves, you know what I'm saying, an immune system that can cure you from natural bacterias and stuff like that. You think two rocks just bumped into each other and just all this stuff was created? Come on, man. It don't even make sense. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? May any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood? Or may anyone quench the fire in stubble? When it hath begun to burn, may one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer? The mighty Lord Yahweh sendeth plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? So, hey, I don't know how to explain it no better than this. It explained what I was trying to say word for word. You know what I'm saying? You got, what would be the word I'm looking for? I'm not gonna say that. You've committed so many wicked acts, and you don't think that you have to pay for that? That would be my question. You know what I'm saying? You go and you run around and you break something. Let's say you break a glass dish in your mama's house. You think you ain't gonna get your ass whooped? So you think you could just go around here deleting a whole bunch of people? Now, of course, we know that that's prophecy as well. You know what I'm saying? Them being wicked and them having to delete people because it is ultimately, you know what I'm saying, judgment is going around a lot because of the wickedness that, you know what I'm saying, the earth is engulfed in. But still, you know what I'm saying, like I said, like other brothers said, like the apostles have said, like the elder brothers have said, that the wicked, Jake has outdone the wicked in wickedness, but the wicked have also outdone their part in doing wickedness as well. You know what I'm saying? They took it further than they needed to go, which is why they ultimately got to be judged. And I got one last precept I'm gonna pull up for today. Let me see. Yes. This is Isaiah 2. And I'm going to start at 12 and read down, because really the points are in 19 and 21, but I'll start at 12. So, for the day, actually, damn. I really don't want to read top to bottom, but I might have to. No, I'm gonna just read from verse 10. Okay. This is Isaiah 2 and verse 10. Enter into the rock and hide thee in the dust for fear of Yahweh and for the glory of his majesty. Shalaki. The lofty looks of man shall be humbled, and the haughtiness of man shall be bowed down. So like I said, when Yahweh Shah returns, it's gonna be like, you don't realize like how shocking these people's faces is gonna be when those clouds get cracked. And the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down, and Yahweh alone shall be exalted in that day. For the day of Yahweh of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty, and upon everyone that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low. So those people that walk around proud with their chest out, you know what I'm saying, those YOLO mindset type people, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna get humbled in that day. You feel me? That's why we don't even have to worry about mockers and scoffers. They're gonna get what they deserve, because Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai is dealing with them. Yahweh is dealing with them. We don't have to, you know what I'm saying? We only gotta stunt them dudes, you feel me? Be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Do what you gonna do. Send a curse upon them or whatever. Just leave it at that. Because ultimately, we're gonna have the last laugh. This is verse 13. And upon all the cedars of Lebanon that are high and lifted up, and upon all the oaks of Bashan, and upon all the high mountains, and upon all the hills that are lifted up. You remember, you know what I'm saying, Lebanon was getting bombed. I'm not sure if they still are. They could be, but let me see actually real quick. Top U.S. officials warn of catastrophic consequences to war in Lebanon. No, y'all know what I mean. Lebanon was getting fucked up like a couple years ago. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? Like it says, he will cut down the tall cedars of Lebanon and all the mighty oaks of Bashan. Like, shit was getting fucked up over there. And upon, this is verse 15, and upon every high tower, and upon every fenced wall, and upon all the ships of Tarshish, and upon all pleasant pictures, and the loftiness of man shall be bowed down, and the haughtiness of man shall be made low. And Yahweh alone shall be exalted in that day. Like I say, you know what I'm saying, them rappers, entertainers, all of them people, anybody that got money, they know about the truth. They choose to live that lifestyle. They want to, you know what I'm saying, they want to be on the left hand side. So they gon' they're gonna regret not taking heed too. They gonna regret not telling the people who they were. And the idols, this is verse 18, and the idols he shall utterly abolish. But what did I just say? What did I just say? And they shall go into the holes of the rocks and into the caves of the earth. See, that's what Bill Gates and them gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Them people that got money, they already got stuff set up. The people that got the billions, they already got, you know what I'm saying? They got big bunkers. And they shall go into the holes of the rocks and into the caves of the earth for fear of Yahweh. That's a nice bike, but I cannot ride bikes. For fear of Yahweh and for the glory of his majesty, when he ariseth to shake terribly the earth. So that's ultimately what he's sending, you know what I'm saying, his son back to do. You feel me? He's coming to send a sword. I am not coming to send peace, but a sword. I'm coming to bring a sword for y'all ass. You know what I'm saying? And how was y'all gonna have a field day with these? Hey man, it's gonna be a sight to see. In that day, a man shall cast his idols of silver and his idols of gold. You know what I'm saying? They like to. People worship jewelry. There's nothing wrong with having jewelry. You know what I'm saying? We come from royalty. But people, you know what I'm saying? Those rappers, all them stuff, they love their jewelry. Man, they love that jewelry. And his idols of gold was they made each one for himself to worship, to the moles and to the bats. To go into the clefts of the rocks and into the tops of the ragged rocks for fear of Yahweh and for the glory of his majesty. When he arises to shake terribly the earth. Cease ye from man whose breath is in his nostrils, for wherein is he to be accounted of? See? Don't put your trust in mere humans. They are as frail as breath. What good are they? We know that Esau Edom is two-faced. So that's why when they say certain things, you can't completely believe them. You got to know that they going to try and backdoor something because this is how they made. Yes. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Call halal Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakah HaKodash. Double blessing and honor to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone who taught me the truth through the spirit of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai once again. Until next time, I say, Shalom.